We are just one day away from the state's recall election. Today, the president heads to California to support Governor Newsom as others try to replace him, make their final push.
Our team of reporters getting us ready for the days ahead here. News 8's Evan Ronnie live with what we need to know about voting here, and Chris Groh telling us about a new push to get more Latinos to vote. We start with Evan. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well, Eric and Stella. That's right. Those candidates making their final push as to why they should replace Governor Newsom. Governor Newsom himself, of course, hitting the campaign trail as well, calling out many of the Democrats alongside him over the last couple of weeks who have joined him on the campaign trail. So he's been joined by some pretty big names, of course, Vice President Kamala Harris. He's seen Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar alongside him. And you may have seen over the weekend even some ads, including President Barack Obama, that have been hitting the airwaves. Now, of course, tomorrow is the final day to get your ballot in if you're planning on voting in this only second historic recall election. The last one took place back in 2003 with Gray Davis being replaced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, this is, of course, the only second recall election in California's history, but the second in 20 years as well. Take a listen to what some people had to say leading up to tomorrow's recall.
I think that the state's going the wrong way, and I'm hoping that maybe we'll change it.
I don't want to see California go to anything like Florida or Texas.
If he loses or even if he wins and it's close, that will be spun by Republicans and others, state and nationally, as a failure, as evidence that Democratic leadership, Democratic policies are bad for America.
Now, the question you'll be asked on that ballot has two parts. Number one, do you want to recall the governor? And if the governor is recalled, who do you want to replace him? Remember, you can vote no to the first question and still pick a replacement on that question two portion of it. If more than 50% of voters respond yes to the first question, then the candidate with the most votes will become the new governor. Today, Newsom will be in Long Beach for a rally alongside President Joe Biden. Of the possible replacements, conservative radio host Larry Elder has been polling above many of the other candidates like John Cox, Caitlyn Jenner, and former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer. Today, Assemblyman Kevin Kiley will round out his campaign here in San Diego. And candidates have been pushing for their bases to vote early, of course. You can still do so in person here at the county office of the registrar. You can also vote at more than 200 locations across the county. Keep in mind, you should have gotten in the mail your location for where you should be going to vote. You can also, of course, send in your mail-in ballot or drop it at a Dropbox location, regardless of the method that you choose to vote. Remember, everything must be in by tomorrow. That's Tuesday at 8 p.m. In Kearney Mesa, I'm Evan Irani, News 8.